Hi, St. James families. It's Miss Lori coming to you from my deck on this sunny afternoon to share a story with you and to tell you that your church staff is here and we're working for you. We're just not doing it from our usual building because we need to stay home to keep everybody safe. So we're doing the best we can, and I hope that what I have to share with you today helps your kids get ready for the reading on Sunday. That gospel reading is the story of Lazarus and Jesus raising Lazarus from the dead. So bring your kids in and let's tell the story. Jesus had some good friends. The ladies' names were Mary and Martha, and their brother's name was Lazarus. Jesus loved them very much. Sometimes he even ate dinner with them. You probably have friends that you eat dinner with too. But he did. He loved them very much. And one day, Mary and Martha sent a message to Jesus saying, "Come quickly, Lazarus is very sick. He's very sick." But Jesus waited for 2 days to come. He didn't come immediately. And when he did come, which was 2 days later, he and his friends started out on the journey to see them. Jesus knew Lazarus had already died. But he had a plan, and so he came. When Martha saw Jesus, she came running to him and she said, "Jesus, if you had come sooner, Lazarus would not have had to have died." And Jesus looked at Martha and he said, "Martha, I am the resurrection and the life. Do you believe that, Martha?" And Martha said, "I do believe it, Jesus. I do." Then Martha called to Mary. And Mary was in the house with many, many of their friends who had come to make her feel better because her brother had died. Mary came running out to see Jesus, and those friends, they followed and they were all watching. And Mary said, "Jesus, if you had come sooner, my brother would not have had to have died." And Jesus looked and he saw Mary and she cried. And he looked at their friends and they cried. And then Jesus cried. So Jesus said, "Take me to the place you've buried Lazarus." And when they got there, Jesus looked at the crowd and he said, "Go, move the stone, take the heavy stone away." And Martha said, "Jesus, no, it will stink. Lazarus has been dead for 4 days. It surely will smell horrible." And Jesus said, "I told you that if you believe, you will see the glory of God." And then Jesus prayed. He looked up to heaven and he said, "Father, thank you for listening to me. But now I need you to show these people that you sent me." And Jesus looked up and he said, "Lazarus, come out." Do you know what happened? The people were watching. And out of the tomb walked Lazarus. He was wrapped in cloths. That's how they buried him. But he walked right out, and Jesus said, "Unwrap him and let him go." Jesus raised Lazarus from the dead. The people who saw this believed then that Jesus was the Son of God, the Savior that was sent for him. Mary and Martha were very sad when their brother died, and they didn't understand that Jesus had a plan, and that's why Lazarus had to die. Jesus' plan was that many would believe when they saw the miracle of him raising Lazarus from the dead. And those people, they did believe. When things are happening in our world that don't make sense to us and that make us sad, remember, God has a plan. And we probably don't know what that plan is. But we need to believe, and we need to have faith in Jesus, and we need to wait to see God's glory, just like Mary and Martha waited. I hope you find God's glory in your day today. Have a blessed day.